G'day everybody and welcome back to the Deadliest catch. I picked up our previous pots, and on my way back to Dutch Harbour I decided to throw some more pots in the water, so that we can go back to Dutch Harbour. Those pots can fill over the few hours, and we can come back and collect them after we've been to Dutch Harbour and dumped off this load. So we're sitting at 4,800 kilos of crabs at the moment. We have sailed into a storm, so I'm trying to desperately get these things out before such time as I really want to get out of this storm, basically. So we're trying to Alex and myself are trying to get this load out. We've got 4 more to get out after this, and let's see, is that baited up? Yep, she is. And then I want to get out of this horrible storm. Let's have a look. So as you can see, it's pretty serious. It's throwing us around a lot. I haven't seen any thunder or lightning at the moment, but a lot of wind. So for safety's sake and for the sake of the boat, we really need to get these pots out and get ourselves back to Dutch Harbour. When we get back to Dutch Harbour, we're going to sell off this load, do some upgrades, and probably hire some more crew members, which will be really cool. So I'm looking very forward to that. Get another crew member, and maybe 2, I don't know, 1. Probably maybe get some more pots. We're sitting at the season ends in 5 days. It's probably going to take a day to get back to Dutch Harbour, a day to get back out to these pots, maybe even a little bit more, and we'll probably throw some pots out on the way out to pick up these ones. So if we have a look at the map, you can see where we are at the moment. Dutch Harbour's down here, so we might find a spot through here that we can throw some pots on our way back up. But yep, this is our first real storm that we are experiencing in Deadliest catch. And I've got to say, when these updates come out and you've got to be really careful about capsizing your ship, then we're going to have to be really careful when we get into a situation like this. So I might check the status of the bait. Probably need to throw some more. Might throw the sardine block in, I think. There we go. Alright, so he's just throwing that over there. I'm finding that he's working really well. Sometimes he still glitches out when it comes to actually hauling them in and throwing the hook out. My goodness, oh my goodness, look at that. We are in strife. I'm not sure whether in real life they would be out here doing this, but I'm kind of a little bit desperate here. Let's throw that out. He can get the next pot on. We'll head up in here. I may turn the boat a little to the right so that we can sort of head into these waves rather than them hitting us sideways, which is probably the most logical thing to do. You can see that they're coming across from the side there. Alright, hopefully that will stabilize the ship a little bit more. It just means that we're going to have to take a little bit of care when we're coming out to get our pots. We won't be getting them if the weather's like this. There we go. I think the thunder's started. Alright. Come on, Alex. Let's move. So you need to make sure that that's sitting right down. That was our last pot, so I'm going to get Alex to rest now. It's a shame that they don't actually go below deck to do that. My goodness, look at this. So we need to turn around and start heading to the south and heading towards Dutch Harbour. So I'm going to put some power into this. Oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. Come on, Alex, get off deck. Oh, not for the faint of heart. And I'm sure that the storms probably get worse than this. What are we doing? We're actually doing 18, 19, 20 kilometers, but we certainly slow down when we get to the peak. So there you go. We've got 8 pots out. We've got 6,800 litres of fuel left. I think it's about around about 3,000 to get back to Dutch Harbour from where we are. We've got 4,800 kilo of crab in there. Alright, whoa. Check that out, guys. I really want to get back to Dutch Harbour, but I really also need to... There's all our pots out there we've turned away from. And I really need to get up here and have a good look at this. This is incredible. Absolutely loving it. Whoa. Haven't seen any there's lightning going off, but I haven't seen any lightning strikes or anything. Probably shouldn't be standing up here in a storm. Right. Whoa, seriously. Alright, let's get into the bridge and get this thing home. Wow. That's amazing. Could you imagine being out on a boat like this? I'm not sure whether any of you guys have, but I don't think I would, I don't think my stomach would survive. Down to the map, and you can see all the boats are heading into Dutch Harbour, so be interesting if we can actually see any. I might run right into the middle of them, and I can't see any other boats around, so I do wonder whether we can actually sail into Dutch Harbour. Can we actually sail into Dutch Harbour? So it must be getting to the point in this season when oh yeah, we've passed them all, so let's move to there and see if we can see this guy. He would be off to our is this port? I think the left hand side is port. Can't see him anywhere. Alright, we're getting close to Dutch Harbour anyway. Let's have a look at the map again. Let's travel to there. Alright, wow, that was impressive. That was impressive. Alright, so there's 4 days until season end. The first thing we need to do is to sell our crabs for 113 grand. Alright, that's beautiful. No fines, that's good. For all females, still charged only if their weight is equal or more than 10% of the total weight. So we did get some through, and we do have a fine by the looks of it, so let's accept that. Let's go into the administration office. Nope, we don't have any fines. That's awesome. That's awesome. But what we do have is we do have the ability to do some upgrades. So the first upgrade that I want to do is actually not in here. I think it's in here in skills. Let's see. Is that one there $20,000 to have 2 crew? 30,000 to have 3. I want to buy that one so that we can get another crew member. So we can now run 2 crew members. I want the trade discount there. I want that's 750. I want the trade discount there, and I want the trade discount there. Okay, excellent. Let's see, what else do we need? Go through your grappling hook really far. You always have the bait at hand, don't need to manually take it from the grinder. 50% increase in the range of the vessel's mini-map is pretty cool. What's that? That's a $10,000. Let's buy that. We've got the money, we might as well. What else have we got there? Harder, better, faster. Crewmates are performing their tasks 25% faster. I would like to have that one. And that's probably all that I should do there for now. Now we'll go into the store actually. We'll go back into the shop and we've got 10 of... Do we have 10 of these on board? I'm not sure. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we need some more... Actually, what's better? Soury bait. 36. Okay, so that's more expensive. So let's get 10 of those. Let's get 10 of those as well. All right, I'm not sure what the difference in bait is. I would like to... we have to upgrade our ship for that. Our tote's all right. We have enough repair kits. Let's have a look at ship upgrades while we're here. Alright, available. Resistant hydraulic system wears out much slower. Well, a lot of these are locked, aren't they? Enlarge the hatch, enlarge the hat. More pot slots. Let's how do we upgrade this? There. It says it's available, but lock. Take away the locked ones. Alright, cool. What have we got? Efficient bait grinding, enlarge your fridge, keep them fresher. Keeps your bait fresh 50% longer is a pretty cool one. So we might grab that and accept that. What have we got? We've got 87,000 sitting there. More pot slots. Accept that. So what did that increase our pot slots by 4? It might have. Okay, and that says that's available, but it's not there to buy. So smart coiler, when rope met coiler turns on automatically when the line's attached. That's pretty cool. I might take that one as well. Okay, all right, so there we go. Let's see if we can we need to refuel the ship before we do anything else. Yep, let's confirm that. We'll fill it up completely. Let's see if we can go in and hire another crew member. Stanley Salmon. I don't know what the difference between these people are, to be honest. Alright, we'll hire you. So we can only have 2 extra crew on there. We'll dump back into the shop. Let's grab 4 more crab pots so that we've got 12 in total. Accept that, and there you go. So what we will do now is we will head out and find a location somewhere around here. We're looking for around 4 degrees Celsius in the water and above between 55 and 100 meters in depth. So I really can't find anywhere out here. That's pretty shallow there, isn't it? 2.9, that's too deep. It's actually really hard to find a location, to be honest. Because we've only got 4 days left as well. 140... That's 3 degrees. That's 3 degrees. That's where we are. Let's maybe drop them there. Alright, sweet. So we'll do some crew allocation and we will get some stuff happening. So we've got 4 more pots sitting here that we can drop. So let's make sure that we've got bait in there. We do have bait in there. We've got 2 crew members now. So what we will do is we'll head up into the bridge and we can let them do the work. Let's see, crew. So pot setting, putting pot on launcher. Yeah, okay, that's probably, let's throw him in pot preparation and pot launching. There you go. Alright, cool. So we will start with that. We'll put them in pot setting mode. Let's shut that off and they should start working. We will start moving forward. And our other pots are up sort of, they're kind of straight ahead there, I think. So alright, let's just bring that down and we'll run at about that speed. I reckon 1 notch on there seems to do alright. So these guys are doing their thing. So I look super forward to having now they're having a bit of a conflict there. I look super forward to having like 4 crew members on board. I'm pretty sure that's all you can have is 4 crew members. So eventually we can sit here and we can captaineer. We can pretty well captaineer. So they seem to be doing alright. I might go out on deck and observe what they are doing. So we've got empty fridges now. Got plenty of fuel. It's cost us 3,000 to get out here. Off they go. At least it's not as stormy as what it was. Where are the other boats in comparison to where we are? They're kind of down here. It must be really hard to come across one of the other boats here, I reckon. Must be very hard. Let's see. So we've got those pots there. I might just run up here and have a squiz. It's actually quite nice. It's a shame you don't have binoculars, isn't it? It's actually quite peaceful out here when when you're not in the middle of a massive storm anyway. That's all the anchor. Okay, how many pots have we got left? Last pot. Last pot going out. So we'll jump back in here. And this is the next bit is the bit, I mean, this is working really well. The next bit that I'm really most interested in seeing is, did I not buy enough buoys? No. Oh yeah, I did. No, I didn't. We've run out. We've run out. Okay, let's put them both on resting. Let's grab this pot out. We didn't think about that, did we? Well, I didn't think about that. There you go. We'll throw this one in. So that was a waste. Throw him down there. Lovely. Beautiful. Alright, now we will move towards our next lot of pots. And then these guys can go into... let's see, catching and reeling the pot, placing the pot on the launcher. He can throw out the crabs. He can store the pot. Yeah, that seems like the best thing to do. And then he can sort the crabs. We'll see how he goes sorting crabs. Let's see, so he'll catch and reel the pot. And then place the pot on the launcher. He'll throw out the crabs and he will store the pot. Okay, maybe we'll try that. I'm not sure what the best combination is and whether they get tangled up with each other. Okay, beautiful. So let's yeah, I'm not sure exactly where these pots are. Let's have a look. Let's go out there. They've been out for about 39 hours. Alright, let's turn this off. They've been out for probably a little bit too long, I would believe, by the looks of that. Right, let's get these guys into pot collecting. And we'll see how we go. Alright, they seem to have thrown that quite well. So he might be a good pot collector, mightn't he? Let's reel that up. This guy will come out. He'll throw those over there. And clean that up. No. No. What have they done? What have they done? Placing pot on launcher. No. Oh, it's always up to the captain, isn't it? Can we get that? There we go. Alright. We'll give them another chance on that. We will give them another chance on it. And see how they go. Alright, as the captain of this ship, I shall give it a little bit of chunky, and we can turn into this and see how we go. So, let's just have a quick squiz at how many crabs were in there. Only 80. So the pot was full. I think at the moment they only take 80, I think. So let's see what happens. Still loving this game. Still love the whole idea of getting out here and doing this. That storm was just absolutely incredible, wasn't it? Alright, we'll pick these up. We've got 8 sitting out here. I'll just bring her around. There we go, he's coming in to collect that pot. Hopefully a good throw, was it? Yes, it was. Lovely. Beautiful. Now they should work in a decent system here, hopefully, so yep. Oh, he put it on properly this time. Beautiful. Tip him out. What do we got? We've got, we need to add 1 notch. Alright, working well, boys. Working well. You can see how much we got moved around by the waves, by the fact that our line of pots isn't straight, so... So we've definitely filled up every single pot, I think. Let's go out and have a squiz. 140. Yeah, I would say that pot would have been full as well, so... Excellent. Excellent stuff. Come on, dude. Come on, come and grab it. Let's see what his throw's like. I think he has enough time. There we go. Beautiful. It's probably actually pretty good timing there, so... We may end up having to, yeah, that looks like a full load of crabs as well. So we may end up having to shut the engine down. Or at least bring the throttle back anyway. Although... Yeah, we probably will. Alright. I don't know what McBodie's doing. He should be sitting over there at his console. Alright, let's take some throttle off here. Yep. Yeah, this looks like it's going to work pretty well. Okay, we'll add a bit of throttle again now. This is nice. This is working really well. When you got 4 crew on here, you got 1 sorting non-stop, and everybody doing different jobs, it'll probably work really, really efficiently, I think. And you would only need to sit up here and basically run the ship. Although I probably will get down there and do some of it myself as well, I think. So, but I might definitely leave all the sorting to these guys. That would probably be a better idea, I think. Alright, that's going up. He should run out now and capture this one. So it must have fallen into the trigger spot. There we go, he's got that. That's perfect. Yep, that's working well. Keeping the decks clean at the same time. Just bring the boat around there a little. That should be probably alright. Let's have a look at what we've got in there so far. We don't want to overdo it, or otherwise. So the next one might be the last one we can do for a sec. What have we got? 80, so that'll be 340, yeah. 440. So after the next one, I think we'll stop and let some sorting happening. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go, actually. Alright, we can do that. So I'll just come in here. Our pots are stacking up now. Bring him in this way, and then after this one comes in, there's only 2 more to bring in as well, so that's pretty cool. Relatively quick and relatively efficient now. I'm not overly sure at this point in time what happens if you leave them out here. I mean, these have been out here for 41 hours now. They haven't gone red. Do they go red and all the crabs start dying off? Alright, we're going to just bring that to a halt there. He's picked those ones up. That's easy. We'll line the boat up just like that. Beautiful. Alright, lovely. Lovely. 357 crabs there to sort. That'll be 437 after this load, I think. Come on, Bodie McBodie Boatface. What's McBodie Boatface doing? He's cleaning up. Right, yeah, 437. So they are full pots. Bodie McBoatface will throw that one back in there. I wonder how much of this it actually covers, whether they double stack them. I'm guessing, judging by the rails up there, they probably do double stack them, but not at this point. But we will see when we pick up the other 4. So what have we got? 3 days, 21 hours. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that we have to get in before the we have to get in and sell our crabs before the end of that season. So we can't go in with a full boatload even like 5 minutes past that season. So so it's a bit of a it's a bit hard to sort of work out. We probably need to go and do something somewhere near the somewhere closer, maybe to Dutch Harbour, even if it's sort of a small risky one. I don't know, I'm not sure. I might have to do some research on that because I am not familiar. Alright, beautiful. It's happening quite well. We could probably go and pull another one in, but I might wait until this gets down a little bit, I think, before I pull the other ones in. So I'll see you when we get back from that. Alright, I'm just lining this up to bring the next one in, which is the 7th one. I'm hoping to get it to a point where oh, there we go. I'm hoping to get it to a point where we can bring in the 8th and we won't overfill the table, because I'm assuming anything more than what the table can take is probably going to be waste, and the last thing that I want is waste on that. Oh, look at that, I missed. Wow. There we go, that's better. Beautiful. It must be actually tough to do those, mustn't it? Alright, 392. That should bring it up to 472. Oh, hang on a minute. No, he's not bringing that one in. Alright, what's going on there? Let's throw these in here. Let's get rid of these. Keep all this going as efficiently as we possibly can. I'm not sure why he's not bringing that in. Look at that. It looks like there's some big crabs in there. That's a female. Hopefully there's a few big males in there. I can see, yeah, I can see a couple of big males in there, so... What are you doing, guys? Yeah, there's a lot of females in there. There's a male over there. Alright. $191 kilos so far. Let's see, what I might do is I might just bring that up, dump these in. There we go, beautiful, and bring this back again. What's that one lying on his back for? There's a big male. That one's definitely coming in. Lovely. Alright, so we'll get that down to 400 and we will go and pick up the next pot. Actually, what I might do, just as an experiment, just to see what happens, I might be silly here and I might be end up losing some crabs, but I want to try it anyway. I might bring the boat up for the next one. Let's see. I might bring that up for the next one and see if they leave it sitting up there again. So if it's anything over 400, they might actually leave it sitting up there until they're sort of below 400, or until they've sorted the crabs that are there already. So let's bring this in, see if he comes and throws in. He might stay there again and just do the and just continue sorting the crabs like he did with the previous pot. So a little bit of movement there. Alright, we'll shut that down. Yeah, you see 436, so let's get this one in. There we go, beautiful. Okay, so that should automatically run that up there. We will hook that up. Oh, I get so worried about losing that. There we go, and bring that up because we don't need that anymore. So that was what we unlocked. So as soon as you hook that, then and bring it in and put it on here, this coil automatically brings the basket up. So all right, perfect. Perfect. He's gone and cleaned my tub up, so we'll have to get the tub out again. The tote, as they call it, the tote. Okay, throw those overboard. We'll catch them next season. Grab these guys. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at all those crabs. Look at all that money. So I reckon we're probably going to make a pretty decent catch out of this. I'm not sure that the pots were completely full in the previous ones that we'd done. Geez, that was a big female, wasn't it? That's a big male. That's coming over this way. Lovely. Keep them coming, Jay. Keep them coming. Hopefully he's doing a good and legal job of sorting those out. So we're at 412 now, so I reckon we could bring that over. And because you can't see how many are actually in there, can you? Let's oh, I nearly dumped it out. Let's bring that out. There we go, perfect. And now McBodie Face can actually go and put that one back in here. It'll be interesting to see whether that goes on top now. It probably will, won't it? It'll probably go on top, and then the other four that we've got will probably go on top as well. Oh no, it's gone in here. Alright, okay, cool. Well, surely they wouldn't go out past there, so maybe it's another row of four and then they start going on top. I'm not exactly sure how many of these things take, to be honest. Okay. Can we put... No, storing pot. Crab sorting, deck cleaning. So I'm not sure whether one of those can actually grab them all in the tote and distribute them where they need to go. So throw you out there, grab you, throw you out there. All right, 473 there. So we should be okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go into here. I'm going to go into the map, and I am going to move down this way, which we were already heading down that way anyway. So that's that says 1 hour 32 minutes. So I'm assuming that'll take us to 3 days 19 hours 38 minutes before the end of the season, so we will accept that. Okay, perfect. Ah, we've got snow, guys. We have snow. He's still sorting those out. Grab the tote. Wow, it's taken him. Oh, we didn't really sail that far. We only sailed for an hour or something, so he's been going for an hour and a half or something on these, on sorting. So we got sort of halfway through the pile we did, so it's a couple of hours to sort a full tray by the looks of it. I nearly ran over there and threw that in the ocean, which wouldn't have been a good idea. Alright, beautiful. So our haul is going up. I reckon we're probably going to be sitting at, maybe we might even get to 1800 by the end of this table, possibly. I'm not sure. Maybe 1600 again. It will be interesting to see, but at the same time we still have another 4 pots to pick up here. 3 days until the end of the season, and what is it going to take to, let's see what it'll take to go back there. 17 hours, so almost a day to get back to Dutch Harbour. Almost a day. Okay. So I reckon we could probably throw another... Alright, well what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this episode here, and when we come back in the next episode I'm going to stray off that way a little bit, off to the west a bit, throw some more of these existing pots in, come back to these ones and collect them as soon as they're ready, wait for those, and then we'll head back to Dutch Harbour, and that will probably almost be the end of the season for us. So alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Things are starting to happen. We've got 2 crew members now. We've done some big upgrades. Prize money for this season, we're looking at 113 grand, which isn't too bad at all. So that's all happening. Alright guys, from the deck of a snowy ocean farmer, from me and our 2 deckhands, Alex McBodie and Jay Ash, I will see you in the next episode of Deadliest Catch. Thanks for watching this one. See you later.